Hey guys, as you can see, I'm in a parking garage, and here's where I store a couple of my vehicles. So here is my 2015 Z51 3LT Corvette. Here is my 2006 Yamaha R1 SP, which I got to give a little more love to. I just took it out for like a 20-minute ride, but I really gotta spend more time with it. It's a really fun bike to ride. And the reason why I'm here today, though, is not to really talk about those vehicles, is to talk about another one. So I'm working hard to get this bike and include it in my collection. I know the owner, the new owner, and he has the bike, but it's been sitting for a while. It's actually been sitting almost since new, and it's a bit of a shame. Maybe I'll go into more details another time on why it has been sitting for so long. However, here it is. So this is the 2014 Ducati Superleggera. And obviously it's based off the Panigale. Beautiful, beautiful bike. So let's uncover it so you can see how nice it really is. As you can see, it's going to show up on camera. It is dusty. This bike only has 19 original kilometers. Never registered, never plated. Ownership was only transferred, and that is it. And the only reason why it has 19 kilometers is for when it was received at the dealership, they had to do the PDI to make sure that everything was working accordingly. I think the guy took it out for a little bit of a longer test ride than he should have, but that's another story. But this is it. Now, unless you see this bike in person, the paint on this is super, super incredible. Unfortunately, we don't have good lighting down here, but the paint is like a neon. It's not really a red, it's not really an orange. It's somewhere in between, and it just glows. It just shines. I've seen the 2017 Superleggera in person at the racetrack last year, and I still prefer this. Now, the difference between the 2014 and the 2017 is this is $11,999. The 2017 is a $12,999. This has a base horsepower at the crank of 203, where the 2017 has 215. But you're talking semantics at that point. It's like the 2017, I think, is slightly lighter as well, but this thing is just gorgeous all the way around. 19 kilometers. Now, I was hoping to get this in my possession this year. I've been really working hard with the owner, but we couldn't really come to terms. I almost had him convinced, and I was going to trade a couple of my bikes plus cash on my side to get this. But it's been tough. So maybe, possibly next year. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Now, here's the other thing that I've already said before about when you have bikes, cars, whatever the case is, and you don't make use of them. So this was when it was purchased new. It's put in storage. Came down here almost right away. Never seen the road, never registered. And the fluid, for example, the brake fluid, has already been changed once, just because it absorbed humidity. And it's getting to that point again. So it actually went back to the dealership to get changed. Then it sat, and it's pretty soft right now. Clutch fluid, not so bad, but it probably does need to be changed as well. Potentially all the fluids, and I really hate to see it just sitting here like how it has been the last couple of years. So it came with, funny enough, it came with an Acropovic exhaust. When the owner originally took possession of it. He updated, as you see, you can put the Rizoma reservoirs on, front and back, and the clutch. Then he changed the exhaust, and he had purchased another Akapovic. So I have a spare. So that's actually my possession, which is kind of funny because he didn't need to change anything. When you purchase this from the factory, brand new, was about a little over $80,000 Canadian. Afterwards, price did go down. I mean, they all got sold out. But what happened was people were sitting waiting for the 2017 to arrive. And when it did, this took a nosedive in price. You were able to pick one up for less than $40,000. However, now it's starting to go back up. So which also complicates things, me trying to get one because I don't have deep pockets. But that being said, this does have, personal value to me, just because it was part of my friend's collection, and I'm trying hard to get the bikes that he had back under one roof, and it's not easy. So ideally, I like to have this just to have, not just for myself and to pay tribute to my friend who originally had it, but I just want to see it get put to good use. So again, beautiful, beautiful bike. One day I hope to do another video where it is my possession and we can do a test ride of it to see how it compares to some of the other Panigales out there, which essentially it is Panigale, but just lighter with all carbon fiber bits and everything else. But it's just so pretty. Again, when you see this in the light, it changes everything. The paint is something else, really special. Anyhow, that's it for now. Again, have some of the Öhlins front and rear shocks, carbon fiber bits. I don't remember what the dry weight of this is. It is lighter than the standard Panigale, but it looks so much different. Anyhow, that's it for now. I hope to do another video soon due to some track stuff coming up at the end of the month. Hopefully I get some track footage, and see you guys soon.